Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Mercedes and this is the Frugal Life with Mercedes. So yesterday I posted a video, it was pretty vulnerable, about how I was furloughed from my job. Now today is the next day. I made that video on Memorial Day and I posted it on the 27th, which is today. And this morning I got an email that I am good to go back to work, which I did today. So in a way, it's like I kind of spoke too soon in that video about I didn't know how long it was going to go and I was going to post this video like months and months later. But at the same time, I wanted to document the journey, and it had been a week and I hadn't made a video about it or spoken about it. And there are things that go on in my life that I obviously don't share. I don't share everything. But the reason I wanted to share specifically the job situation was because I'm trying to show you guys that that can happen to anybody. I was not expecting that to happen. It's never happened to me before. And as I said in that video, I do have savings and we are in a pretty good financial situation. But if I lost my job completely, savings are only going to last so long, and you have to come up with a plan and you need to be prepared. So I was technically only out of work. What is that, a week? Yeah, from Monday to Monday, and I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. And this Monday was Memorial Day, which I wasn't going to work that anyway because it was a paid holiday. But I also said in my furlough job video that I had already made arrangements this week to work with somebody else. And so I was able to work with the individual that I had made arrangements to work with this week. And I was also able to work with my regular individual that I take care of. And so today was a very, very long day. It's pretty late at night when I'm filming this, and tomorrow I have to be up super early in the morning, and Thursday as well, so that I can fit in both situations. So I haven't really had a lot of time to think about the fact that it's all fixed in such a short amount of time, but I am feeling truly blessed that it was for such a short amount of time. And between the extra hours with somebody else I'm going to be working with this week and the things that I did with my small business and YouTube last week when I was not working, it almost makes up for the lost income. Not completely, but almost. So I am out very little money in the scheme of things, which is awesome. And I am so blessed and so fortunate. And the reason I made that video was because I know other care providers who've been in similar situations, and things, for whatever reason, wasn't worked out for weeks or even months. And so I'm telling you with all seriousness, I had no idea how long that was going to go on for. And luckily it was, luckily it wasn't too bad. So I'm very blessed, very fortunate that has all been sorted out. But as I said yesterday, I never thought that would happen to me, which is silly because I'm always on here telling you guys, you don't know what's going to happen with a significant other. You don't know what's going to happen with your job or your health. And life has a way of putting you on your toes. So it is a lesson learned. Like I said, we do have savings, but obviously, if I would have known that this was going to happen, of course, you always want to have more in savings. You want to be set up even more than what you maybe are. But that has all been worked out. And my schedule this week is going to be really long hours and kind of all over the place. But next Monday, I will go back to my regular schedule, working with my regular individual and my other individual on Wednesday nights. And it'll be nice to get back to regular. And like I said, I'm really blessed and fortunate that it lasted for such a short amount of time, and it's all figured out and fixed now. So yes, that is the update on that. And that is why in that video I said, like, I don't know when I'm going to post this in June, July, August. I have no idea. And that was not for dramatic effect. That was honestly because I had no idea how long it was going to last. So anyway, that is the update on my furlough. And just a reminder, guys, this can happen to anybody. You could be laid off, you could lose your job, whatever could happen. So stay frugal and stay mindful and stay on your toes. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you did not know, I have an Instagram, The Frugal Life with Mercedes. Until next time, guys, bye.